2, 1, and we are fights against human versus human. We've not seen a human versus human in the 5 games that we brought you yesterday, so this should be very interesting. We are go. We have the peasants doing their job. We have the gold being collected, and of course, Ultra of Kings going up firstly for yoanm. Now looking up the light blue side, that is 64AMDCara, also getting up the Ultra of Kings. Looking across the map, we have one person in the north spawn, and then we have someone in the southwest spawn, fairly close to one another. However, they are close, but far enough away that they're not right on each other's doorsteps. I mean, yesterday we had one where both two teams were right on each other's doorsteps, and it produced a really intense battle. Now we have the Ultra of Kings almost constructed here for yoanm, and he's also building up a farm. No barracks. Oh yeah, there is the barracks being constructed here. Radio ITG at the World Cyber Games 2004. It's 4 Kings yoanm from France going up against 64AMDCara, sorry. And as we just get the Ultra of Kings being finished constructing right now, we've got another farm being constructed way out at the entrance to the base by yoanm. Looks like he's going to use that as some form of an advanced warning system. Just put that up. You can see a little bit further forward now. We also have a, is that militia? Yep, we have a militia going on out from the base. And both of them using that militia to scout on out, using its excessive speed. And yoanm actually is going to go the way, Kara is going to go the way that is furthest away from the actual objective itself. Now, we have yoanm making his way up northwest on the map. He's going to check out this base straight away, and he's going to find Kara's base instantaneously now. And as he does so, he will be giving himself first blood as his hero is being constructed. He is spawning up an Archmage, of course. Looking back up to Kara, he is also spawning an Archmage, same as always from the humans, both going for the Archmage first. We've seen that time and time again. In comes the looking around the base. We did see him. There's militias run off from yoanm, but he has seen it to 4 Kings player. Now they have a footman up. They're going to go start the creeping up to the left-hand side of the map. We have got Forest Troll Berserkers, 2 of them, Ogre Warrior, and a Shadow Priest, and they've begun it. The Archmage leading on with 3 or 4 militia and a footman, Water Elemental as well, taking damage from the Ogre Warrior. The Archmage is going to be dealing with the Troll Berserker now. In comes a second footman here to lend a hand to take down the Troll Berserker. Tome of Intelligence is dropped, as is a Sentry Ward, and they are going to take it on to the Shadow Priest, which is the last one left alive. Forward they go, and in fact they didn't pick up the Tome of Intelligence, and just missed out on that dropping. Now, up to level 2 goes the Archmage on the very first creep. Nice work there, and it looks like we have another level 2 Archmage from Kara, and his militia and footman, both of them are adopting similar strategies. Now the Archmage of Kara is going to take it to one of the peasants, which is still strolling across the map. Not really a care in the world, but he's going to get slaughtered for his trouble, and Kara is going to level up there quite happily. Now, looking across, they have another footman going for the scout. I don't believe they've seen it. In fact, here was a peasant that they sent out at the very start of the match from Kara, making his way finally into yoam's base. It looks like yoanm is upgrading to a keep straight away. Looking further across, still down to the town hall stage for Kara. And as we go for the quick upgrade, let's take a look around and see whether he's going to push that. Yes, he is. In goes the Archmage, not going for the creeping. He's going straight for the base, trying to steal the advantage here. Going back to the base, though, is the Archmage of 4 Kings yoamm, and in fact that has scared off Kara's Archmage and 3 footmen and Water Elemental to the point where they are not going to press on the upgrade. They're going to just fall back and go for some creeping, and coming in with the creepjack from behind, in fact, is the Archmage. They're going head to head, footman to footman, hand in hand combat here, and Kara now giving up the chase. But back comes yoamm. He's going to make the push back as Kara is going to go for the creeping. No, back around they go. Water Elemental starting off the fight. Archmage backing away, taking a bit of damage from yoamm. He's down to about 430 HP off 475. But still, the creeps have woken up as well. Water Elemental to Water Elemental taking it down. Who is going to get the frag on the creep? It's going to be Forest Troll Berserker that's going to go down first. Both Water Elementals of each team took him out. And as they continue to fight, they're taking down more Troll Berserkers and a Troll Trapper as well. The Archmage is doing more and more damage from the outside of the battle, going up against the footman, and they are continuing this battle right in the center of the town. They are continuing footman to footman, still 3 of the same units here. We have 2 Water Elementals apiece. We have 3 footmen apiece, and we have an Archmage each. Both Archmage up at level 2, neither of them close to level 3. In fact, yes, one is close to level 3. That is yoam's Archmage, very close to level 3, in fact. And as he continues, he takes down Water Elemental. They're backing away. They're going for more creeps. In fact, they're going to go near the Fountain of Health if they can. But the creeps wake up right next to that Fountain of Health. And that's doing exactly the opposite. There's no health coming from that when you got these creeps on your back. As they move down the left-hand side, they're still giving chase to yoam's footmen. Some of them are very low on the HP, and yoam is going to have to get them out ASAP. Now, back up to the battle between the two of them. The Archmage is starting to move around, starting to get out of there, giving up the fight. In fact, no, they're not. It's going to be Kara's Archmage, which has taken a lot of damage, trying to make it to the Fountain of Health. Not doing so, taking damage from both the creep and from yoam, and Kara is getting him out of there as soon as possible. He is down to about 90 HP, slowly getting his health back up. With the, he's poisoned as well. He is losing HP, but with the rejuvenation, he is slowly getting his health back up to around the 200 mark. And now yoam is going to get his forces. Sorry, Kara is going to get his forces on another creeper mission, or is he going to take it into the base? That will be interesting. No, he's not. We have another base push though, coming from the Archmage of yoam, who's just gone up to level 3. They're pushing it down. They're taking it to the Arcane Vault, and fight fire with fire is the call from Kara, who is taking it straight to the Arcane Vault of yoam. So they are going, both of them are in each other's base. The heroes are fighting hand in hand, and down goes the Arcane Vault of Kara, now taking it towards the keep as well. Footmen, they're taking on the peasants as well. They're doing so, another peasant will fall, and Archmage raining down the pain here, right inside this base. Water Elemental doing the damage in the base as well. We have Militia up, I believe. If I take a look around, yes, we do have the Militia up from yoam, taking it to the footman as well. The Archmage of Kara is now going to retreat out of there. Arcane Vault still well intact for yoam. Space, and looking pretty solid there. But here comes the Archmage looking for more damage, pushing it straight back towards the barracks area. Still a little bit of militia left up, and the forces are backing off. yoam is moving his forces back to his base to combat the threat from the Archmage of Kara. One of the footmen that brought out of the battle lost a lot of health. We have a few footmen that have respawned up. This Archmage of Kara has lost a lot of health though. He's down to about 50%. He's still got 2 Water Elementals and his footmen about, but he is going to meet head-on the forces of Kara, of yoam, who are retreating from the base. In fact, what are they going to do? It looks like yoam has spawned up a, Kara has spawned up a Mountain King, level 1, and as they move across, Kara is now going to back him away and 2 footmen out of the battle as a defensive unit. But here they come. We have Kara getting one of his footmen just surrounded by the militia, but the militia is about to run out and they want to get them the heck out of there. We also have a Mountain King spawned up by yoam, and yoam is going to slaughter down one of the footmen with slaughter down one of the enemy footmen with his militia running out on the peasants. Now, looking around, we have Kara retreating back to his base. He has 3 or 4 footmen that are just waiting around him, plus a Brew of Frostbeard, the Mountie, level 1 Mountain King, is going to make his way into the battle with the Archmage, and they're going to go creeping, and they're also going to put some of their peasants back into the action. Now, both sides going for the creep. They've got 3 or 4 players making their way down, more like 6 footmen and a priest making their way down with the Archmage and the Mountain King towards the bottom left-hand side of the map. Going to take it outside the Goblin Merchant. As they do so, Golems losing their health, as are the Forest Troll Berserker, both going at it one-on-one. More priests coming up to lend a hand to the fight. As they continue, the Troll Berserker goes down. Golem is right about to fall outside this Goblin Merchant. Archmage is going to back away from the battle, going to leave it to the Mountain King to take it upon him to take down the last 2 Troll Berserkers and a Troll High Priest. As they do so, more priest reinforcements are coming in. The level 1 Mountain King is now going up to level 2, in fact, and they're continuing their assault on the last Troll High Priest, and they're going to pick up the reward, which I believe was a Tome of Experience. And as they continue, we're now going to have more fight going on. One of the farms that Kara had put up as a Sentinel has in fact gone down, or has taken fire. It's one footman who's going to be doing some of the damage to it. He's not taking much off it. Right in the middle of this map at the Fountain of Health, we have got Kara taking on the big meat, taking on the trolls, taking on the Null Overseers, as well as the Null Assassins and the little Null Poachers. As they do so, though, they are taking damage, but being right next to the Fountain of Health, they're going to take some. They're going to be taking some health, and they're getting the and they are under the effect of the Command Aura. Given that the increased attack damage, priests on the outside of this battle as well. Are we going to see any continued? Are we going to see a big creep jack coming on here? Because we have yoam's forces making their way towards the Fountain of Health. Here it comes. It's going to be a battle royale right in the center of this map. between yoanm and Cara. It's France versus Russia here at Radio ITG in the World Cyber Games. The battle is right by the Fountain of Health, but let me assure you that no one is gaining any health now. They're going up against one another. They're still under the roar. Its attack damage is going up from Cara as they are under the roar as well, but here comes the Archmage, both Archmage beginning to level up. We have still 2 water elementals apiece. The Archmage is right on the outside of the battle for both sides. We have, though, the Mounted King going into the beginning of the battle, and Cara is going to lose his Mounted King right there. Lost it down at level 2, and with that, he is retreating. He is getting the heck out of there. They have lost a lot of people in this battle. I'm sorry, I believe it was... It wasn't Cara's Mountain King that was lost. It was yoam's Mountain King that was destroyed, and still has his Archmage intact, and they're going to move away from this battle. Looking around, we have got an expansion in progress to the top right-hand side of the map. In fact, both teams are going to go for an expansion. We have town halls up on both corners of the map, and the nearest point to the initial base. Here come the footmen, though, of Cara, going to take it to these peasants. It's going to try and take them both down, and as they do so, the Arcane Tower is under construction. When will that Arcane Tower be up to lend a hand to these peasants? Well, it's still about 50% done, and the footmen are taking it to the peasants. Down goes one peasant. Peasants to the slaughter is the call. yoam's sending across one footman. He's severely outnumbered. Now, Cara is just going to ignore that footman and just take it up to the peasants. Battle down the peasants. That'll affect the economy more than just taking down one footman. As they do so, they are continuing to push across. We have a big creep hack going on from yoam's, pushing across to the very right-hand side of the map. Drop the Belt of Giant Strength, which is not going to be picked up by anyone. And moving across, we have as well 2 Troll Berserkers, which are going to get taken down. Looking across to the right-hand side of the map, we have got the Mountain King revived by yoam. Looking back at his base, he's still at a keep. Looking across up to the fast expansion, which is taking damage. We have the Arcane Tower up and functioning now, taking damage, giving damage to Cara's footmen. There are just 2 left alive, and the peasants are going to take it to them. This peasant is angry, and he's going to take it to these 2 footmen. He's enraged, and he's now given up. Now, we have a creep jack in progress here. Oh, look at that. The Archmage is under the tornado. The Cyclone moving away. He's now going to town portal the heck out of there, because not only has he taken damage, but so has his priest. And the big force movement straight out of there from that creep jack. And I'd have to say right now, Cara has a few less ground units than I believe yoam has. But that didn't seem to be the belief of yoam, who town portaled them the heck out of there. The 4 Kings player moving them away from the 64 AMD player. Now moving around, we have Cara making his way up. Is he going to make a creep jack, or is he going to go for the is he going to go for a creeping, or is he going to go for the fast expansion? I believe it's fast expansion he's going to go for. They're building up 2 farms right up at the expansion, but in fact no, they're going for the creeping. And at the bottom hand side of the map, we have a big creep hunt going down next to the Ogre Warriors and the Forest Troll Berserkers. Bottom left hand side of the map here. This is Radio ITG at the World Cyber Games 2004. This is yoam from 4 Kings of France going up against 64 AMD Russian Cyber, and looking across, both teams are right up, one near a gold mine, one near a goblin laboratory. Both of them continuing the creeping, taking a bit of damage, in fact, as Cara's units. He's lost 1 too many, I would say, for that. And here it comes from Cara, getting one of the goblin shredders up. Nice work there as he does so. Going to pick up a Tome of Strength as well for the Mounted King. And the action is continuing here as they move across, going now back to the center of the map. A lot of them have picked up a lot of farms, put them in the center of the map. We have an illusion for the level 3 Mountain King, who is making his way through the map. Looking back into the center of the map, though, that illusion is going to be met by something that sure as hell ain't an illusion. It's an Archmage of 64 AMDCara, but the illusion is getting blocked off. Cara is ignoring him, and the illusion is going to just follow them down and try and just slay one of them. They have turned around to greet him, and as they do so, he is now going to take a few swipes at them. He's taken a heck of a lot of damage. He's down to about 40 HP. He's out of there. And now they're going to continue, not going for the creeps in the center of the map. I believe they're going to go and try and stop a second expansion from yoam, right at the bottom hand side of the map. Here come the forces to lend it. They are both going towards this fast expansion. Looking across, we have both teams heading towards the expansion. At the bottom left hand side of the map, it's going to be a battle royale between 2 Mountain Kings, 2 Archmage, and a heck of a lot of footmen here as they continue. It looks like Cara's going to get his forces out of there. No, doubles back, takes it towards the Mountain King, who's taken a lot of damage, though. Lost a lot of mana. Still up, though. Very strong health-wise. The Archmage is also up at 575, off 575, almost up to level 5. A lot of forces being lost here. A lot of fire going on. We have got footman against footman here. They are leveling up. They are under immense stress here as both water elementals from each side go down. We have a Spellbreaker coming in there, as well as priests on the outside of the battle. We have footmen. We have pretty much everything you could want here at a battle on the bottom left-hand side of the map here at the World Cyber Games 2004. Moving across, priests now seem to be the focus of the Archmage. Backing away is yoam's footman, going to take it towards the priest. As he does so, the priest moving away, just basically giving up on that and moving the heck away. We have yoam moving his forces back towards the town hall. We also have a town portal being called by Cara there, getting his forces the heck out of there, saving the Spellbreaker, saving the water elemental as well, and just a few forces left alive. One of them was a priest. He's been decimated, and now it's going to have to be something of a rebuilding job, I would say, for Cara, because I believe he lost too many units in that attack. He's researching flak cannons. They're going to be building flying machines. He's also got himself a Gryphon Avery and has constructed himself up 4 Gryphon Riders. Looking around, he's also got himself some knights, so he's reinforced his forces quite nicely. The question is, have we seen any form of that from yoam? Well, I don't believe we have. He's upgraded to a castle, but looking at his units, he has very low-level units right now. He doesn't have any level 3 units. I don't see a Gryphon Avery at all. We've got the lumber mill, we've got the blacksmith, researching iron swords, moving across. We've got a big creep going on here. Down at the bottom right-hand side, it is yoam with the creep at the bottom right-hand side near the Goblin Laboratory. As they do so, they're taking on 2 Ogre Maggies, as well as a Troll Berserker. Troll Berserker gets taken down. We've got a Troll Trapper now with another Ogre Maggie taking it to this poor footman. We've got 2 creeps for the price of 1 on him. yoam, though, with the Archmage coming in to lend a hand, and going to be successful in that creep as always. One of these footmen making his way across towards one of the priests. Just saying a little prayer for him. Going to take it to a level 3 Null Brute. And some null poachers right in the center of the map. But the first expansion of yoam is now under attack from the huge flying forces and ground forces of Cara, the 64AMD player from Russia, taking it to the French 4 Kings player. We have one of the flying machines up in the air, ready to do some damage. This expansion is not going to last very long. Town Hall still intact. Here come the reinforcements coming from the bottom-hand side of the map. They are here, the in-force, the Archmage is there. This could be it. This could be the battle of all battles to end this game up. Here comes the Mountain King to lend a hand as well. We have water elementals right in the thick of things. So many Gryphon Riders in the air as well. It would appear to me that yoam is just outnumbered here by 64AMDCara's forces. He has so many. We have a Paladin fallen, level 1 Paladin. Manda the healer goes down. yoam is still fighting here for his dear life. The Archmage is still at full health. Looking across, where is the level 1? Where is the Mountain King? He is backing out of there. He's lost a heck of a lot of health. He's down to about 50%. Moving across, the Gryphon Riders are giving chase. They're going to follow them down, and as the Archmage is following back to the last line of defense at his base, he is under threat from the Gryphon Riders, who have now taken it to the expansion and just going to make sure that they can finish this off so it does not get rebuilt. The town hall is under attack. We have Archmages there. The full force is there. However, that is going to give yoam time to build his forces and to see what he is up against, but I still do not see a Gryphon Avery. I do not see any form of building that is going to build something that can challenge the level 3. In fact, we do see an Avery, but it is not constructing. Looking at the economy of him, he does not have the forces to do so. We do have 2 or 3 riflemen that have come up. We still do have the priest as well, but his forces are weak. We have 250 to 280 of gold and wood moving across here. Here comes Cara. He has a much stronger economy, 1,600 wood, just low on the gold by about 300 now. Moving across, so the Gryphon and the flying machines taking it to them straight in the center of the base. Down goes the Paladin level 1 once again. Moving back in, we have more and more flying machines joining the battle. I would say about 3 or 4 now. Here come the Gryphon Riders as well. We are losing men fast right in the center. Footmen are falling left, right, and center. Riflemen still on the backhand side of the battle. It is yoam's rifleman moving away, trying to macro out his Mountain King as well, which is about to go up to level 4, but he is under siege by the flying machines, and the rifleman is getting out of there as well. It looks to me like one of the water elementals is under a typhoon as well. Moving across, we have the Gryphon Riders going back to safer ground. Now going to come back in for the Archmage, for the remaining footmen. Down goes one of the footmen. Down goes the Mountain King of level 4. The flying machines now giving chase to yoam's flying machine. And look at that, spawning up a siege engine, and straight away giving siege to the flying machines, who back the heck out of there, as do the Gryphon Riders. And what looked like an advantage Cara has now swung. The pendulum has swung in favor of yoam. He has suddenly spawned up a siege engine, which scared the hell out of the flying units, who have now backed off and are retreating to their base. And wow, what a battle we had there. Both teams going up against one another, and the pendulum swung. It was once in one favor of Cara, and now it's in favor of yoanm. The town hall, though, at the first expansion is gone. Both farms are low on HP. Moving across, though, we still do have the expansion down at the bottom right-hand side, bottom left-hand side of the map for yoanm, and Cara has got his own expansion right up at the top right-hand side of the map, protected by that one arcane tower. Now the force is going to go back out for some creeping, spawned up a second siege engine, and really that was a turning point in that battle. It looked to me like Cara was going to take the base, going to take the match. Suddenly one siege engine popped up, took a few shots off, and back away they did. The flying machines were out of there in a flash, and now it looks to me like Cara's going to go for some creeping, but they're both going to meet head on at the right hand side of this map. Neither of them quite realize it. The Knights leading the charge, the flying machines backing away now. In fact, they've changed course. They are now going to go up to the top right hand side of the map. What they are after, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe they're going to go for the creeps at the top right hand side of the map. Looking around, we have got a big line of forces, more siege machines coming across the center of the map, and they're all giving chase to the top right-hand side of the map. In fact, here comes yoanm taking down one of the farms, but he does not realize right above him is a huge force. We have Amolran the Mighty, which is a level 3 paladin up there, leading the charge, and he is going to lead it straight down on yoam's forces, who are too busy with Cara's farm. yoanm now moving his forces away from the incoming light blue forces that are Cara. He's about to town portal them all out of there, and as he does so, he takes them right back to his initial base. The Aviary unused at the moment. Looking around, we have 2 Aviaries up at the base, as well as barracks and the usual. We have more Cara moving his peasants around as well. We have the Arcane Sanctum, and we have Frostbeard, the level 4 Mountain King, still in that base. But right at the top right-hand side of the map, we have the fast expansion under threat. Here come the flying machines. Here come the Gryphon Riders. Here comes the Archmaid to lend a hand to defend the base at the top-hand right side. And the siege engines are going to kick it off. We have the Paladin falling once again. Those siege engines, though, every time they fire, those flying machines get the heck out of there. They are afraid as hell. The Archmaid is going to lead the charge in there, as is Cara's Paladin leading the charge up to level 3 now. I don't see his, oh, there it is. It is his Mountain King leveling up to level 5, taking it straight to one of those siege machines as well. And Cara is unit heavy here. He's got a lot of people around him. yoanm just with 2 or 3 siege units, but not so many ground forces. And as he does so, he does take down the town hall of the expansion. That was one objective of the attack. One of the farms is going to fall soon as well. We have a mortar team moving on in as well. I believe we have 2 more teams up there from Cara, and they are taking numbers here as they just destroy anything that moves in their way. We have still got the Mountain King up. He's taking damage, though. He's down to about 430. yoanm is losing ground forces, though. He still has, though, 3 or 4 riflemen and a priest taking on a water elemental, which is taking damage, down to about 500 HP. Moving around, we have yoam's knight still the main, feeling the brunt of Cara's water elemental. We have yoanm now moving all forces in to concentrate on that. The level 5 Mountain King has fallen, though, after being chased back towards his base. Here come the Archmaid once again to clear up the danger, but they have town portaled home, and now yoam's forces, they've got that Paladin straight back up. We have a top right-hand side of the map push. They are still creeping up here. They want more, and yoanm is going to move his Archmaid, which is up to a level 6 now, straight across, going to town portal them out of, or going to portal them out of there any second now. Those siege units are not actually doing anything up there, in fact. And moving around, we have Troll Berserkers and Shadow Priests taking damage as well. Here comes the portal, finally getting them out of there. 1 siege unit left alive, wasn't portaled out of there, and this Shadow Priest is taking offense to that. And it looks like that siege engine is just going to take about 6 damage with each shot, so he might as well move that out of there. But now the forces of Cara are moving closer and closer to the base. It's going to be the Knights to lead the charge straight into the base, and they're going to take it towards the Arcane Vault. They're going to move straight towards the gold, in fact. They're bringing it straight to the Order of Kings before they can revive the level 5 swordsman. And as they do so, they have Gryphon Riders lending a hand as well. But here come the peasants to lend a hand in the reconstruction. As they do so, they get it straight back up to almost full HP. And we do have that Mountain King about ready to be respawned. Now looking across, we have yoam's level 6 Archmage taking offense to the presence of the Gryphon Riders and really taking damage to them. Here comes the level 5 Mountain King of Cara, moving straight into the center of the base, taking it straight to the Paladin and the Archmage. Both heroes, this Mountain King is on a mission, and it looks like they're going to move away and get their forces out of there. No, in fact, they're still in there. Cara is taking his Gryphon Riders out of there because they are taking damage from these siege engines, and as they do so, it looks like this. It looks like the Mountain King is still not been revived yet. They're right in the center of the base. The Paladin has fallen. They're taking it to the keep now, sorry, to the castle, which is taking a lot of damage. The siege units are unable to do anything now because the Gryphon Riders have been moved out. We do have a Dragonhawk Rider up there for Cara as well. yoam's Knights are right in the thick of things. This could be it for Cara. He could claim victory. He's just taken numbers in the center of yoam's base. It's 4 Kings Intel up against 64AMDCara, Russia versus France at the World Cyber Games 2004. We have the town portal. Cara's going to get some of his forces out of there and now get the remainder of those forces back home. We have yoam moving more forces around the base. We have one of the we have that level 6 Archmage still around there under the offense of Holy Aura, down to about 90 HP, but he's still alive and no one seems to have seen him. No forces seem to have taken him too seriously. Here comes Cara with some more. Here comes yoam with some more units to back it up, and as they back it up, they're moving across to land more forces up. Looks like they're going to make a push to get that fast expansion back up, but here comes Cara to deny them the access to do so. yoam is going to take it on to Cara's Knights. We have more of the Dragonhawk Riders pushing on in, and yoam is slowly but surely pushing back up towards the expansion. He's got a town hall built once again, but in fact that's Cara's town hall, pardon me, and Cara cheekily goes for a second expansion right up where yoam had his first expansion, but it was destroyed by Cara. Nice work. Now looking at the bottom side of the map, the second expansion by yoam is under attack by the flying machine and by Cara's Gryphon Riders, and that has been destroyed. And it looks like right now, economy-wise, Cara is in a fantastic shape. Looking at his gold, he only has 200, but lumber, blimey, he has 4,700 lumber, and moving around, he's in a much stronger position than I believe yoam's economy is in. yoam about 300 gold and just 600 lumber, and moving around, he's got more Dryhawk Riders straight to defend this base, because really, yoam is right on the defensive end. It's going to take something special to really to make him push, and he's building up farms. He's low on unit availability, and looks like Cara is not going to make another push on the base. He's going to go and secure the expansion at the low side, at the bottom side of the map, I believe. No, in fact, he's going to town portal his forces out of there. Just one Gryphon Rider, really low health left alive, and the siege engines are in fact right on the doorsteps of Cara's base. They took it to the castle, which lost about 700 HP, still up at 1800, though, a long way before you can destroy that. And Cara, with his water elementals, is taking offense and is taking it to these siege engines, which are backing away towards the very center of the map and the Fountain of Health. Now, they're both low. Some of those siege engines are down to about 50% HP. One of them still up fairly strong, but Cara is now going to spawn up another water elemental, another force is coming in. Here comes a flying machine as well as they push in. A lot of these flying machines have taken damage. A lot of Cara's units are low on HP, but Cara's going to move those units just to siege down these peasants. Here come the Dragonhawk Riders to lend a hand and just save them. The flying machines getting the heck out of there. Some of them only have about 90 HP. They are so low on HP, in fact, that Cara is not going to risk them. His best bet, in fact, would be to risk them and then build fresh ones, because he does have a lot of extra forces here. It looks like these peasants that are going for the gold mine up the top left-hand side of the map from yoam are going to be sieged upon by Cara's forces, and it looks like yoam is just going to use a few Dragonhawk Riders to protect them, but it's not going to work. They're going to be outnumbered here, but with no Gryphon Riders taking an interest in the Dragonhawk Riders, they're getting free reign to take damage and take numbers of Cara's forces. Now moving around, we have a Paladin ready to level up to level 4, and Cara's going to move his forces straight into the base of yoam. But looking at back up at the top of the map, we have some of the siege units taking it to Cara's barracks. 3 siege units are up there, all of them are low HP, but none of them have any challenge coming up. But right down in the center of the base, another battle royale coming in. Cara is going to town portal his forces back there, and as he does so, he's going to take it on the siege units before they can destroy it. The question is, will it? The barracks is under a lot of damage, and it goes. That's the second unit to be destroyed there, and now the siege unit is taking it to the farm. Just 2 siege units left alive. Here come the heroes to slay them, and it looks like yoam is going to lose those siege units. but not before he can do some damage to them. One of them is about to portal out there. In fact, here comes yoam's forces portaling straight into the battle, and now the pendulum has swung once again to Kara's base. yoam is losing. yoam has lost his defensive attitude, and now he's taking it right on the offense, right into Kara's front doorstep. We have lost Paladin level 2. Kara is taking it to the siege units as well, right in the center of the base. yoam moving his knights in for the kill as well. We've lost both Archmages from both teams, both of them level 6 going down, and if this doesn't end now, I'll be amazed. Both teams so evenly matched. It'll be decided very quickly here. yoam is destroying the farms, doing everything he can. There are so few units left alive. Kara now moving his knights in that he moved out because they were so low HP. The Dragonhawk Riders are still up there. The level 6 Mounted King has fallen, and that is game, set, and match. And Kara has come out victorious by such a narrow margin. What a match we have seen here. It was half an hour long, and Kara left the game. yoam came out victorious. yoam actually got less points, but yoam won the game. And can you believe what we have just witnessed here? Kara was on the offensive for the whole game. He was camped in yoam's base, and then right at the death, one insurgency, one push, gains this game to yoam as he pushed in. He teleported his forces in. The siege engines did enough damage to the economy, to the farms, to everything that was in that base to mean it was impossible to get his forces back up. That is game, set, and match. That was one of the longest Warcraft 3 rounds that we've had here at the World Cyber Games 2004. This is Radio ITG Tosspot coming up for you later on, Warcraft 3 style. We have got, as I look at the wrong schedule, we have got Finland going up against France. We've got Envious, aka Homo, going up against Chobo from France, and that'll be coming up at about 12 o'clock San Francisco time in about half an hour. So tune over, put yourself over to the main stream right now if you aren't already for more World Cyber Games 2004 loveliness at Radio ITG, powered by GameCloud.